Good morning and welcome to Iridium Rock and Metal Review. So today I'm going to do another reaction. I'm really banging out the reactions today on my day off. So I've been asked by quite a few people to do some more Christian metal music. So some reactions to that or reviews. So I thought, you know what, I've got a lot of subscribers due to the Michael Sweet's Facebook post from my Blood From Above reaction. So I thought, it's only fair to those subscribers that are calling out for some Christian metal music for me to review or react to. And this one comes from Diesel419, who's asked for quite a few bands, but this one in particular, Barren Cross is the band, and their song, which is Imaginary Music, is from their album Atomic Arena that came out in 1988. So with Christian music, I do like some of the stuff I've heard. And obviously there's a lot of stuff out there that I haven't, but I like Shout, obviously Striper, Joshua. I love Michael Sweet's new solo stuff. I think it's superb. So, and it spans, Christian music spans so many different genres, just like any other heavy rock music. It's got thrash metal and doom and all sorts of stuff. So it's going to be interesting to hear some more stuff that I haven't heard, So this is Barren Cross. Like I said, they're an American band, formed in LA 1983. This is off 1988 album Atomic Arena, and it's called Imaginary Music. Right, I will stop it probably halfway through, like I always do, and have a little chat about it, but let's get it going. Let's give it a quick stop there. So, I really like this. I mean, it is so 80s. But you know what? What's wrong with that? It's the best era of music, isn't it? The 80s. So, first thing I noticed about this is, I was reading a bit about this band, obviously, to get a little bit of info about when the album came out. And I did notice, but I didn't want to say anything beforehand, about the singer sounding a bit like Bruce Dickinson. Well, Bruce Dickinson at his best, obviously. He's a great singer, this guy. I think it's Mike Lee, he's the singer. Yeah, he's got that real powerful voice. When Bruce Dickinson first joined Maiden, and across those first few albums. And look, Bruce has got a brilliant voice now, but when he had that real menacing sort of like anger sort of in his voice, real snarling, you know, and this is definitely it. He's a brilliant singer. That's the first thing I noticed. So powerful, brilliant singer. Good guitar solo. I don't know if that's the proper guitar solo. This might be leading to something else now, but musically really good. But it just really reminds me of bands like, you know, Armored Saint, you know, maybe sort of like a little Queensryche-ish, not really that much, but you know, that sort of period of time in the early 80s and through the mid 80s where you got those bands, didn't you? You know, early Pretty Made stuff and Armored Saint, and you know, I love the riffing in this. It's just so 80s, and like I said, what is wrong with that? You know, it's got a bit of keyboard in here as well. So like, you know, back then in the 80s, you know, not everyone loved the keyboards, did they? People were into heavy metal, but I appreciate bands that use those as well. It's not at the forefront. You can hear it in the background. You know, it's probably used at the right sort of, you know, it's used in the right way, because keyboards can sometimes be at the forefront. This is sort of like, you know, just a nice balance there. But for a heavy band, because they are heavy metal, there's no doubt about that. You know, they're not like a AOR band or anything like that. They are definitely heavy metal. You know, they're a bit Maiden-ishy without a doubt, but obviously the guy's voice is helping it sound like that. So I'm really liking this so far. So let's just carry on the rest of this now. More guitar solo, I love it.
Imagine you are standing on a stage, and the beams of light surround you like a cage. Trapped inside a dream from down below. You think you got it all, what do you got?
Yeah, I thought it was great. It's got that, like I said, proper 80s sound. I did notice the second part of that song as it was going towards the end, how much the bass is a prominent part of this band. You know, it might have been that sort of that, because I say, like, obviously the influences, surely they're influences, I don't know, from Maiden. But obviously you can really hear the bass at the forefront of Maiden's music, and you can really hear it in this as well. So that was cool to hear as well. Yeah, I really liked it. I thought it was great. So I'm probably going to get hold of some of their music now. Another band that I didn't know about. I've sort of heard about them. But for some reason, like, they passed me by in the 80s. And to tell you the truth, if I got hold of this in the 80s, I probably would have loved it. Just as much as, well, I don't know as much as Striper. They're sort of, for me, they are the pinnacle of Christian metal. Along with Shout as well. You know, Shout and Striper are really good. Ken Tamplin and Shout, love them. Absolutely love both of those bands. So that's it. Really like that. Thanks Diesel419 for suggesting that. You know, I wanted to get around to some Christian metal stuff. If you have got any bands, any Christian metal bands you guys want me to listen to, please give me song suggestions rather than albums, because I just want to, you know, react to a song rather than, you know, get hold of a whole album. I want to give my reaction, my first time reaction on it, so it gives something for the channel for you guys to listen to. Right, thank you very much. If you want to subscribe, red button, bottom right hand corner. Thanks.